how are people able to relate the Upanishads or Gita to culture or tradition or values? There is just no relationship. In fact, the spiritual man, the man of Vedant, the man of wisdom, will have very little regards for culture, tradition, values, etc. If he has to value, he will value just that one that the Gita enjoins him to value. Does Krishna teach you to value 1,000 things? Is that the philosophy, the message of the Gita? Value 1,000 things. Value what your father told you. Value the kind of local customs that are practiced in your region. Is that what the Upanishads or the Gita are telling you? They're telling you that you must value only the absolute truth. And beyond that, nothing is to be valued, right? And in this world, if something is to be accorded value, it would be in proportion to the capacity of that thing to take you to the truth. Right? If I am, for example, to value this occasion, that value has to be proportionate to the intent and ability of this occasion to give us something higher, right? If this occasion fails to give us something higher, why must we value or respect this occasion? Must you? The value that you are according to this speaker has to be commensurate with the intent and ability of this speaker to give you something that is sublime, that has a timeless value. If only is this speaker able to do that, does he deserve some value? Otherwise, he should be thrown out of this place. That's the message of the Gita. That's what when Krishna says that you should leave all the dharmas behind and come only to me. What does he mean when he says that all the dharmas are to be left behind? Mamekam sharanam braj. What does that mean? That means, all these responsibilities and things of thought and culture and tradition and value and whatnot and conditioning of 1,000 kinds that you have given place to in your mind, just keep them aside. They don't merit the kind of respect that you give them. Value just that one thing that I'm teaching you right now. That understanding is everything, right? Blindly following this or that custom does not mean much. In fact, if you look at those who have been able to reform the society, they were the ones who were deeply rooted in Vedanta. If you will go to the Indian Renaissance of the last 2.5 centuries, look at the names you come across. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Debendranath Tagore, D.K. Karve. Who are these people? Where were they coming from? Or Swami Dayanand Saraswati, where were they coming from? Or Swami Vivekanand, for that matter. Or Mahatma Gandhi, he too was a social reformer. Or if you want to take the entire spectrum, then obviously you have to include Dr. Ambedkar, Savitribai Phule, Jyotiba Phule. They were coming from their commitment to the truth. Or were they committed to tradition and values and culture? I'm asking you, please tell me. If tradition, values and culture are to be accorded a great place, then we would never improve. Never. So if people are going abroad and then refusing to read wisdom literature, that's when I'll be alarmed. That's when I'll be alarmed. But if they go abroad and let their language be influenced, or their choice of clothing, let the jury be still out. Obviously, I will not want somebody to turn a flesh eater just because he has left India and settled abroad. But if you say that you will behave in exactly the same way after settling abroad, you say you must behave and wear and speak exactly the same way as you used to do when you were in Kanpur or Nagpur or Indore or Badaयूं or Hapur or that that defies common sense. But if your commitment to the truth starts wavering when you go abroad, then that indeed is a cause for concern. If the Gita was respectable to you as long as you were in India, and once you land abroad, you shun the Gita, then I'll be concerned.